Good morning. So one more video that I'm going to make to talk about the wood floors that I had been working on the last few weeks. And hopefully you've seen the other videos first so I don't have to go on and explain everything. So basically this video is just to do a wrap up and to just explain about things that maybe I could have done a little bit differently. I wouldn't say right or wrong because basically it's my house, it's my floor. I can have it look however it wants, but in the end, I think it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. Maybe it's because I'm getting used to it. It's kind of growing on me, but right now it seems like the rustic look is fairly popular. So for that, I'm lucky also. I don't know how long it'll stay popular. And someday people will look at my floors and go, ew. But for now, they're gonna go, ooh. So what happened was I had a few mishaps. And I think that was because of original varnish or stain was still trapped in the wood, you know, and I didn't do any hand sanding at any specialty areas. So I just kind of let it go. But then once it was all done and I had 2 full coats on, there were a few spots that were still rough and not necessarily shiny. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do a couple of spot treatments and see how that goes because maybe that'll help. And it did help, and it gave it a nice shiny layer, and it's nice and smooth now like everything else. But you can also see smear marks, and I really don't know how to avoid that unless you just go ahead and do a full 3rd coat and let it all blend in together. I'm going to see if I can catch this on the camera here, but the morning light's quickly fading, and that's really where it was showing up. So I'm going to try to move the camera here. So down here is a good example of where the wood had changed color, and at first it was gray, and then as the polyurethane slowly soaked in, it dried, and it did turn a nice brown. So I'm really happy about that. And this was an unforeseen stain here because when I had sanded, it didn't look like there was miscoloring at all on here. So I was really confused. It's just the nature of wood, I guess. So further back though is where a touch-up spot was. And I don't know if that's going to actually show up because there's so much sun still. But here's like the original polyurethane, and then it starts a little bit farther where I added it to a dull spot. So, okay, it might not be showing up on camera, but it's definitely showing up for me. And it's something I like, not really, but I think it's going to continue to dry, and hopefully once it's fully dried, it will blend in because this floor has continued to surprise me as 24 hours has gone by, and then 48 hours it'll look even a more rich color, so that's a happy surprise, so I've been really glad about that. Yeah, so overall I'm really happy I did my floors. I'm happy I skipped a few steps. I'm happy I didn't get stressed out about certain areas and making it look perfect before I stained and polyurethane, because even if you don't make it look perfect, it still comes out and looks really nice. And like I said, I got a rustic look to it, and I don't know if that would have happened had I had a professional do it. So I'm gonna, oh, and one thing I definitely would do different is to buy an edger when you are putting stain on the floor, and just being a little more cautious when I do the polyurethane, because when I paint with a paintbrush, I'm really good. I don't know why, but I am, and so I don't ever have to tape or anything. I just am good at edging, so I assumed flooring would be the same. It's not at all. So I highly recommend you get an edger because this is what happened. That's the stain. So I got stain slopped all over the place, and the same with the polyurethane. So I think I'm going to add quarter round so it'll hide it, but I wouldn't have had to add quarter round if I just bought a $3 edger. So quarter round will probably cost me about $50 to $80 to do both of these rooms. So definitely a good idea to get the edger if you're not hoping to quarter round. So let me see if I can just get the floors in here. There's my dining room. I put a chair in the window in case the cat wanted to look out the window. So here's my floors. Da-da-da. That's the dining room. And then this is the living room, and the door's open. And don't look at my porch. I still have a lot of stuff sitting in my porch. There's my living room. There's the floors. See if I can get all around. And I went down the hallway. In fact, that little hallway I did twice. And for that, I'm really super glad I did the hallway twice. That was I don't know why, but it didn't hold it as well. Maybe I just didn't put it down as well. That's probably what happened. Okay, so that's my whole video, and thanks for sharing with me, and thanks for listening. And let me know if you ever have questions about doing your wood floors, because I will help if I can, but I'm probably not a good source of reference. But good luck. Good luck and have fun, and play relaxing music while you do it. That's my best advice. Just stay relaxed. It's gonna be okay. Good luck.